I'm Tony, born on the West Rand, but you could say I'm pretty much grown up living in the East Rand, tattooing for 13 years. I like to do black and grey, I like to do colour, kind of like to do everything. Sometimes it can be interesting, most of the time it's really cool actually. I think I give them more grief than they give me, but yeah, it's the choice of being. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's cool. I've been here for 8 years. Doesn't look like I'm going anywhere, so yeah, I think they're stuck with me, whether they like it or not.
Just like paint, wherever I go, can't lose you. Oh, I wish you were like a costume, take off and throw away. But like a tattoo, you just stay. It's like you are a tattoo, breaking open my inside. It's the pain that I can't hide, tattoos on my inside.
Hi, my name is Dennis Kutsia, born and raised on the East Rand. Started tattooing in 2001, and I do a lot of black and grey realism.
I'm Bernie Dipowersink, and I'm a tattoo artist at Awhe Tattoos. I'm from Benoni, lived here my whole life, and I pretty much do fine line florals and full colour realism. Well, obviously we both have the same interests, you know what I mean? So I pretty much do most of the business kind of running side of things, and he'll do more of the artistic part of it for the most part. It's just easier, you know what I mean? We both like work together every day, come to work together, leave together. At the end of the day, we're both artists, so even if we go on holiday, we guest spot together most of the time. And it's just, if you look at most of the tattoo studios, there's actually couples that own it and they both tattoo. It's just weird how that works. So yeah, there's tons of advantages in the sense of we both kind of know the artistic background to the studio as well as the business part of it. I think like if one of us were doing something else, it would be quite weird actually, like we don't know anything else but tattooing together.
I think that the disadvantages would be is that we're both busy all the time. None of us can actually get to do anything else because obviously we work with gloves on and we focus on the tattoo that we're both busy on. So the personal life and all that kind of goes out the window a little bit because, you know, we're tattooing 4 hours at a time, you know.
Awesome. So I use a wireless rotary just because I find it's easier to use, more free to move around, it's lighter. Like I tried coils obviously right in the beginning, which you do, and they're just way heavy. I can't like wrap my head around it. So I prefer rotaries, hands down, but this guy is loyal to the coil.
Quill guys for life. I've been tattooing with quill since the dark ages, like or the arc, like somebody told me one day. I just know what I'm doing with it. If something breaks in it, I can go in the garage, I can cut apart, I can rewind the coil, I know what I'm doing with it. With a rotary, that's a completely different species to me, so I'll just rather stick to what I know.
Well, I think my AFK was around about 14,000, and I got a few coils and stuff. Like, obviously I don't really use them, but it's the ones I started off with. Tennis, on the other hand, I don't know, probably worth as much as a house. I don't know.
I'm a machine slut. For a decent coil, you know, depending on what you buy, you're probably looking at about $350, $400 up. Convert that in rands, I'm not too sure. Yeah, and I've got a truckload of it.
All right, yeah, I just think if we all stuck together and worked together hand in hand, that would make the industry a bit stronger. You know, like, we need some rules and regulations and stuff to follow. Whether you coming into the industry, if we've been here 20 years or whatever, like, if we stood together and just made it stronger, it would be beneficial for everyone in terms of getting clients to know the industry being a strong industry that everybody can trust. You know, you walk into any tattoo studio and you know the hygiene's on point and that you're going to get a good tattoo. And I think everybody deserves a chance, you know what I mean? Like, we were all given a chance to grow and show ourselves and prove ourselves in the industry. So I feel like everybody, you know, should be given a chance regardless of where you're at the moment, you know what I mean? Skill level.
Yeah, I think that a good way to learn from each other is to get tattooed by each other. You know, a lot of people ask me, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? But unfortunately, a lot of times we're too busy to take time and help somebody else, and it's sad. But if you make an appointment and get a tattoo from another tattoo artist that you like, you've got X amount of hours with a guy, and you can ask a lot of questions. Huh?
Awesome. So, like, obviously, if the health department just puts a little bit more effort in, like, in terms of the rules and regulations, I think at the moment it's only 2 things: that you need to wear gloves and that you need waste removal. I could be mistaken, but I think we just need a little bit more structure, especially with, like, people coming into the industry. Like, I feel like everybody needs bloodborne pathogen certification and all of that, because again, somebody can cover up a bad tattoo, but I mean, if we make someone sick, there's nothing, you know, it's hectic. And like, literally in our studio, hygiene is our top priority.
Yeah, the tattoo studios have always kind of governed ourselves. So I don't know how the health department can help, you know. We always try and follow the European laws and the American laws and kind of stick to what they're doing, so that we're on par with the rest of the world.
So hygiene is extremely important. It's number one. It should be number one, and it should be number one to everyone owning a studio. I mean, you need barrier on everything. You need to, you know, like, with COVID, we've essentially worn masks forever. Just, you know, like, just small precautions. It's really, I mean, you can really make people super sick in a tattoo studio if you're not cautious and stuff like that. I mean, cross-contamination is a major thing. So yeah, it's up there. It's number one.
Yeah, I've seen some very good artists that is quite dirty, and then I've seen some very bad artists that is really clean. So yeah, it's important to just keep up to the par.
Oh gosh, probably Batman. And don't ask me why, I don't know.
How did Batman choose his voice? I don't know. I think Superman is the only true superhero. He puts a disguise on to hide who he is, and not the other way around.